Hi, welcome to my channel, Talk Deck Tarot. Today is Friday, January 16th, 2026. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Hold on, give me 1 second. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start pulling cards. I'm gonna start off with tarot, actually, and then I'll close it off with this deck. I'm getting the words eager, like just very eager. I don't know, just eager. It's like, I feel like it's like excited, anticipating, right? But it's eager. Oh, okay. Early, like at the crack of dawn, the song that came to my mind was Must Be Love on a Brain. And I had some interesting dreams, I'll say. Right? But the song that I heard when I woke up was Must Be Love on the Brain by Rihanna. So the word that I'm getting now is eager. And the definition to that is of a person wanting to do or have something very much. And in parentheses, or in quotations, another definition is the man was eager to please. I just seen 222. Alright, another definition is to be eager means to have a strong, enthusiastic, and often impatient desire or keen interest in doing or having something, showing excitement and readiness. Interesting. So I do feel like this is the proper deck to utilize right now, to utilize for this reading. So I do think there's someone that's eager to be in your company, eager to be in your energy. All right, this person, they're anticipating your physical connection, your physical closeness, right? Whether this is just seeing you out and about or being able to communicate with you, there's an eagerness to this individual, all right? And I feel like wherever this is coming from, they are wanting more, right? So this is someone that has love on the brain. They also have a physical desire for you, but I feel like this is something that is, I'm getting blooming, all right? So even though that may be the case, I feel like it's not, the word I'm getting is rushed, okay? So this could be for a lot of you, a blooming love, something new, something blooming. It doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel, it's just something that's taken its time, all right? I'm also getting the word waiting patiently, words, I should say, waiting patiently, right? So as much as eager this individual is or could be, they are waiting patiently, allowing something to bloom when it blooms, right? When you plant a flower and it grows and you see that like it's a bulb, you don't force it open. You don't, oh my God, right? You're like, I can't wait for it to bloom. You're excited. You're eager to see its beauty, right? Its beauty bloom, right? The beauty of it, the essence of that flower. Okay. So that's that. My phone, hold on. How fun. Oh, that's so cute. I also gotta open this thing. Hold on. Oh. So, yeah. Period. And that's just, that's that. Okay, that's that. So this could be you, collective. You could be in this energy. Someone else could be in this energy. All right. Okay. I feel like religion really went off when it came to stained glass windows. I mean, beautiful. All right. I'm not a religious person, but when it comes to stained glass, that will always impress me. I'll get 2 to start off, and then I'll just go back and forth. Four of Cups, reverse. Interesting. Someone's in this energy of they're not gonna miss out on this opportunity. This opportunity could be you. They could see you as like what they've been waiting for, or the opportunity, like this is it, the moment, this is it, they're the moment, something like that. All right, that Four of Cups energy, they're going for it. Or this could be you, you're going for it, you're not missing out, you're not about to pass something, you're not about to let something pass you by, or this is that other person's energy. Four of Cups reverse. Yeah. So whatever is going on must be love on the brain. So this is, someone is viewing this as an opportunity. They're not passing it up. Ace of Pentacles upright. Yeah. There's something here. I also feel like whoever this person is, they want to like add on to you, give to you. And it's crazy because it's kind of one of those things where if they add on and give to you, it'll multiply. Right? It's one of those things where it'll multiply. So they're seeing this as an opportunity, an investment, right? And they're right about this because this is the Ace of Pentacles upright. They're not losing on an investment. They're not losing an opportunity, right? If anything, they're going to get more because they're taking this opportunity. They're utilizing this chance. So it's just going to grow. It's going to add on. It's going to multiply, right? So whoever this person is, if this is you or if this is someone else, that's why I seen 222. They're in alignment. The both of you could be in alignment, all right? That's why it's kind of like you're bringing what you have to the table and this person's bringing what they have to the table, and it's just adding on. Like you have your empire, they have their empire, or you have your kingdom, they have their kingdom. You put it together and you create an empire together. It's like that. Whatever it is, it's essentially a good investment. This is good. Right? It's kind of like you gotta give some to get some. You gotta spend money to make money kind of energy. Right? So that's it, really. I'm gonna move on now, and then I'll go back to tarot, and then go back to that, and then I'll close the reading. Hold on. I did see a couple images as well when I did see the song, but I don't think, I mean, it's relevant, but not to like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Thank the universe. Wow. Thank the universe. I feel like you or this person, maybe the both of you, are thanking the universe for this. I'm getting the word blessing now. For this blessing, this opportunity, this chance, this new beginning. All right? Someone is really thanking the universe. Like, oh my gosh, thank you, God. Oh my gosh, wow, I can't believe it. Right? It's like someone is feeling real grateful right now. Like, really, really grateful. And like this is oh my gosh. I just see 1, 2, 3. I don't know what just happened. This entire thing, it's making, hold on, my phone's going off again. It's making this individual like eager. Right? This is something new, exciting, this opportunity, this chance, this blessing. It's just, they're eager. They want more. Okay? They want more. But they're patiently waiting. Right? Like when you plant a flower, right? When you plant a seed, you're eager to see all the petals and the flowers and the bulbs and all that. You're eager. You're so excited. But you know it takes time. So you got to kind of like, you can't force it. Right? I'm also getting can't take their eyes off of you. So someone is like really, not in like in a creepy way, but there's someone is just like, you have someone's attention. Or someone has your attention. Alright? But like not in a creepy way. It's just like interest. Curiosity. Interest. Zebra, sleep. I feel like this is waking somebody up. This entire thing is waking somebody up. This person could have felt like they were asleep or numb for a long time. And essentially like your energy, your presence, it's waking them up. It woke them up. Alright, we got the letter Z coming to somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name, number, word, or place, but I'm just getting sleeping. Alright, this person was asleep. And they're awake. It's like they're excited to live. They're excited to go to work or do their career, their hobby, or be in the community or whatever. They're excited. They have anticipation, motivation. They're looking forward to the days now, right? And I feel like you're kind of, I don't want to say in the center, right? Or you're focused on someone and you're like, they're the cause of this, but that's kind of how it is, right? You should never idolize somebody, first of all, but it's not like that. It's just, I don't know, it's like someone has like a pep in their step. My phone's going off. Yeah, must be love on the brain. That's what I keep hearing. Must be love on the brain. Oh, you know what? I'll get one more, and then I'll move on to tarot. Jesus. This is so crazy. I feel like there's two things happening at the same exact time. There are so many things happening at the same exact time. This is happening This is a good thing that's happening for you, collective. Okay, this is a really good thing. And while this is happening, I feel like this could be a reason why this is not like, there's a reason why this is taking its time, right? This is going according to God's timing, not your timing, not this person's timing, God's timing, right? There's a reason why. You have someone in your family that is really trying to like really cross boundaries or overstep a line or whatever the case it is. They're trying to like hurry in. They're trying to rush into your energy, your life, right? And while they're trying to do that, there's this beautiful thing happening for you on the other side. And I feel like that's why this is taking its time, because you have a person in your family. We've got family secrets, lock your doors, unwilling to change because they are scared. And the bottom of the deck, it says, you know something is up. All right? So there's an individual that you need to like continue keeping them excommunicated, keep your distance, keep blocked, keep not talking to them, whatever the case it is. You need to continue that, right? Because the only reason why they want to come in, if you allow this person this in one way or another, it will be sabotaged, right? It will be disrupted, it will be corrupted, it will be delayed. Okay? My phone's going off. All right, so that's this. All right, that's why you two, collective, you don't need to rush this. Let it happen as it happens when it happens. All right, so the both of you could be either, right? But you know, just kind of like relax a little bit on that. So you have someone in your family that you need to keep at a distance deliberately. You need to keep them at a distance. This is someone they don't want to change. They're not going to change. They're too afraid. They're too scared, right? They're too stuck, stagnant, and delayed in their lives. And they want to come in and, you have new beginnings, you have new opportunities, you have new finances, you have new love, you have new this, you have new that. They want to delay that. You moving on, it scares them, all right? Because it really shows how unwilling they are. Like, you could have had this too. This is your choice. You don't have this because you don't want to change. So you having this, it really shows into perspective. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. And the people like this, they don't want to be faced like, oh my gosh, it's like the reason why it's a choice, right? A lot of the times the reason why people's lives are the way it is because of the choices that they make, right? But whoever this individual is, I says unwilling to change because they are scared. They don't want to look at the reality of the reason why their lives are the way they are is because of the things that they choose to do, the way they choose to live. Right? They don't want that. They don't want to take accountability for their own life. So they want to come in, bother you, disrupt your life, and be like, see, that's just how life is. That's just how life is, 1551. That's just how, life sucks. Life is this, life is that. Right? But this is someone that's in the world, right? They let the world influence and corrupt them. Right? It's not life, it's the world. Right? But this person, they don't want to take accountability for that. They don't want to take accountability that they allow the world, right? So that's why on the sidelines, you have to, whoever you have, don't look back, whoever you have blocked, whoever you've excommunicated, whoever you're not talking to, whoever you're not with, or whatever the case it is, keep it like that. Hold on, I gotta get my charger. All right, I'm back. So yeah, keep it like that, right? Because realistically, you have new things coming in for you. New love, new blossoms, new opportunities, new finances, careers, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Right? Because of the choices that you have been making thus far in your life. The choices that you have been making, right? The choices you have been making. So these people, they don't want to stop making the same choices that they're making. That puts them in the energy of like, same shit every day. Life sucks. Life is this. Life is hard. Life is blah, blah, right? They don't want to change their outlook, their perspective, their thoughts, their ways of being, their ways of thinking, their beliefs, their toxicity, their negativity. Okay? That's that. Doesn't really matter, right? But just so you're aware, you have someone that does intend to come around. Alright? Only because, and it's simultaneously. This is happening at the same exact time. And you already are picking up on something, right? The sun on the fence. I feel like you're supposed to stay in this happy, joyful, freedom of expression, carefree, loving, romance, innocent energy. Right? You're supposed to be in this energy. And I feel like a lot of you in the collective are in this energy. And you're not going to let anything, these people from your past, you're not going to let them interfere with you being in this energy. Now, because I feel like you have been maintaining your energy for quite some time now. This is what's being, your energy is stable. All right? You just have like a warmth to you. And that's waking people up around you, whether romantic, whether platonic, whether it's your neighbor down the street who's just always been grumpy and now all of a sudden they feel a little bit brighter. They feel like they have something to look forward to. They're grateful, you know, to be breathing still. All right, it's like that. You're like a little ball of sunlight around people, right? In the middle of winter, right, or in a dark blackout. You give people hope. All right, so just maintain your energy, stay in your energy, and it's doing what it's doing because you're waking people up. All right, and you're waking up someone in particular that has an interest in you, romantic interest in you, is paying attention to you, looking at you. All right, and they want to add on to you, they want to give to you, and this person is grateful for your energy, not in like a weird siphoning way, but it's kind of like, wow, thank you for allowing me to witness this kind of energy, right? It's like there really is hope. There really are good people. There really is humanity. There really is kindness, right? Whatever it is. I'll get one more. The Eight of Cups. Upright. So there's a barrier. These people, there's a barrier that they cannot cross. They'd like to, right? They can't get past something now. It's at that point where they can't get past something. There's a barrier. The Eight of Cups. A lot of you are moving on to bigger and better things. Your purpose, your calling. That's it. On the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you want purpose, you want meaning, you want something deeper. It could be this for this person too. All right, I feel like this person is like looking for searching for a deeper meaning in life, and they came across you. I feel like your energy really wakes people up and puts into perspective what they should leave behind, but not in like a controlling kind of way, and in a way where there's like, it makes them realize what's good for them, what's useful, what's not. Like, you don't need that. You can keep that. That's not. Does that bring you joy? You don't need it. It's kind of energy. Right? So the people that are waking up, they are walking away from things that are just not maintaining their happiness, maintaining their peace, maintaining the freedom of their heart, right? As long as they're not hurting anybody or being mean to anybody or hurting themselves or going against God, right? If it's not like conducive to their higher development, to their peace, their joy, their happiness, then these people they've been asleep to those things for so long. Now they're awake to him, and now it's like, yeah, this has got to go. That's your energy. That's what you do to people. You're not like actively like, yeah, now walk away from that. You don't do that. It's just people admire this energy. They want to be in this energy. They want to experience this energy, right? And one of the best ways to do that is if they are in this energy themselves. But they have to be able to get themselves there. They can't steal your energy. So I feel like when you wake people up, they look around them and be like, yeah, wow, look at all this clutter. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Why am I holding on to this? Why am I, right? So you do have someone in your family that really wants to like interfere with this, because they are part of the Eight of Cups. They are part of what's being left behind. This could also be a message to this person that is eager about you. But anyways, on the bottom of the deck, Hermit again. Alright, let me get 2 more, and then I'll get 1 more tarot, and then I'll close it. Soulless vagabond, yeah. So everyone's people that are waking up are realizing that. I feel like that's kind of how they were, right? Not really interested, not really, just feeling empty, feeling numb, kind of floating around, just same shit, different day. And now all of a sudden they're awake and they're just like, wow, this is what life is, amazing, right? I feel like that's what you do. You wake people up who are like lost and feeling like they don't have a home, or like spiritually, or feeling like they don't know what their next plan is, or like they don't know what to do, what their purpose is, and a little bit of your energy, and it's like now they're inspired, they're motivated, they're eager, they're looking forward to the next day, right? This could be friends, family, coworkers, neighbors, business, relationships, whatever. This is just what your energy, like, it inspires people, right? It brings them out of this soulless vagabond sleeping energy to like, wow, taking life by the balls, right? No, not trying to be vulgar. Thanking the universe, looking forward to, right? Being grateful for what they're receiving with that Ace of Pentacles, and then wanting to, you know, add on to that, whether that's adding on to you or just their lives in general. They want to add more. They want to, they're looking for, they're just excited. All right, they're excited. Practice self-love. All right, that's one of the best ways to maintain in this sun energy is to practice self-love. That's it, right? We have the letter I on the bottom of the deck. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name of a word or a place, but I feel like it's just a lot of like, I do matter. I do care. I am important. I am special. I am creative. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am strong. I am courageous. I am brave. A lot of I affirmations, right? That's part of practicing self-love. So, like, yes, I am, right? I am. That's it. I am. That's it. I am. That's what God says. I am all that I am. And I am deserving of that, right? You are deserving of that. You are deserving of happiness and peace and love and abundance. And you show people that. You instill that. You inspire people into believing that. And it wakes them up. I'll get 1 more. So I feel like whoever this person is from your past, they just want to disrupt that. That could be part of your mission. You just wake people up. Right? It's like people get around you, you touch them on the forehead, they're like, oh my gosh, I was sleeping this entire time? What? Who? Where am I? What's going on? Right? Somebody wants to disrupt that. They want you to, like, stop. They want you to stop doing that. And it's crazy because I feel like for a lot of you, one of the people that you're waking up is the person you're going to have an empire with. Whether you are a divine feminine or divine masculine, right? It's like this person is afraid. Oh no, they're going to wake up their divine feminine. They're going to wake up their divine masculine. Right? That's why they're coming in. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be... I feel like this is someone that didn't want you to leave them in general. Because if you leave them, you're leaving to go do what you got to do. God said, I got a job to do. I got to go to work. God said that. This is someone that, like, a friend, family member, ex, whatever, they just didn't want you to leave them, because if you leave them, that means you're going to walk into your purpose, right? And then you're just going to get, they can't reach you. They can't go there. Ah, 9 of Pentacles reversed. This could be somebody that's really codependent on your energy, or was codependent on your energy. That's who this is. This could be a feminine, a female in your a karmic distorted feminine in your family that was really codependent on your energy, right? And it really puts in perspective, like, you're the way you are because you choose to be that way. You choosing that. That's what you want. So that's why you're like that, because you're choosing to be that way, right? But you, collective, you're this way because you're choosing. This practice, that's something that you're actively doing, right? When you're practicing medicine, that's what doctors, practicing the law, that's something that's actively happening. Practicing psychology, that's something that's actively happening. You're practicing self-love. This is something that you're actively doing, right? You're choosing to do this every day, right? So it really shows. It really shows this is a choice. And the person that, by you practicing self-love, right, people around you are waking up. The person, one of these people that are, you're waking up without you even knowing or realizing it, is going to be your divine partner, right? You have a family member, a female family member, that's really codependent on your energy because they don't want to change. They're too afraid. It's too hard. It's too scary. And you're just like, listen, I gotta go. 8 of Cups. You 8 of Cups them. I gotta go. Right? You don't want to change? That's your choice. You don't have to. No one's forcing you. You want to be codependent? That's fine. You can be that way. You want to be insecure? That's fine. You can be that way. You want to be, stuck? That's fine. You can be that way. That's your choice. Right? But you, collective, said, I'm not, because that's not what I am. I am love. Right? Wheel of Fortune upright. That's your energy. That's your energy. That's what inspires people. Forward movement. Inspiration. Love, excitement, eagerness, passion, affairs of the heart, freedom, expression, blah, 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 right? You left this person in your past and you're like, I want this. I want the Wheel of Fortune. I want happiness. I want peace. I want love. And you are inspiring people. It's like, oh, if the collective can do that, can I do that too? And you're like, yeah. Start by practicing how to love yourself. Then you don't have to like, oh, I wish I had that. No, you can have that. But you got to put in the work. You're inspiring people to do that. All right? And one of these people are going to be your person. So this is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.